Oh, wow.
Yes.
Learn something new every day.
What are you having, like, I don't know, like 18,000 hertz instruments? It's like...
Yeah, it was very
Dad might pick
strange.
that up.
Yeah, and it just kept going. So at school, there are more and more opportunities opening for like music and stuff.
Yeah.
So like when I went into like doing like options for music, like it was great, except for something else. At that time, everyone else was like around the same level as me. So I was like, oh no, like, I actually need to get better now. I need to keep going, elevating. And there was this one kid. Yeah, he was basically, I didn't know how to adjust. That was part of my problem. I couldn't adjust to things. And we're using a new software which I never used before. Everyone else was just so quickly. And there was this one kid who was just amazing, just absolutely amazing at it. And just like, I was getting compared to him. But the thing that made me sad about that was basically...
the better one.
No, everyone thought I was better than him.
Oh.
But I was the only one who knew that I wasn't better than him.
Yeah.
Like, he was just amazing, and I was just beeps and boops. Yeah, that's the only way I can describe
beeps
it.
and boops. Do you know what one of the best songs ever written is?
What?
The Moon theme for the NES game DuckTales.
Wait, what?
Genuinely, it's a great piece of music. I won't play it now
really
because
don't know what they're
copyright.
talking about.
Yeah.
But afterwards, genuinely, after we record this, I'm going to play a snippet because it's so well written.
Oh, nice.
I wish I
Yeah,
knew
so
what
just
you guys were talking
couldn't
about.
adjust. Yeah, and that just happened for like all the time, years during the music course. Like even now, like I don't even think I was ever going to get it. But when I left school, I heard about Access College. Yeah, another person on our digital team. We're going to that great place. Yeah, and basically, it's just they're up to date on everything. Equipment, softwares. It's gonna be great. The studio as well. It's nice, small, compact.
So obviously you said you've been judged for making music yourself.
Yeah.
From other people.
Yeah, even the teachers as well. Like sometimes the teachers would switch between being really encouraging to just really harsh, which I respect that they have to do that, but it did put me down a bit.
But other times it's just been trying to come over like your own hurdles.
Yeah.
In a way, in order to keep maintaining that passion, which is also part of what we're trying to, share. Because do you commonly share stuff that you've made?
Sometimes.
Yeah, but not often.
Not often.
Not often.
Yeah, not anymore.
And is that because you think people are going to judge you?
No, that's purely just because don't really want to.
But you don't really want people to know about it. It's your thing.
If they know about it, they know about it. If they don't, then they don't.
Yeah.
Just not really bothered by
Yeah.
Indifferent. Ambivalent is a great word to use.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know.
I want to ask maybe a couple of questions.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
We'll start with Malachy. No, actually, this isn't a question. We'll start with Malachy.
Hello, that is me.
Start with Malachy.
If people don't know yet.
I just wanted to say that, like, even though you might see this as minor, but like through what you were saying, you kind of did talk about the positive elements to it as well. So it's sad that and I'm actually scared of like when I grow older and I regret that, oh my gosh, I deleted this or I did that because I was scared of what somebody else thought. I think that's what people ask me what's my biggest fear. I just say spiders. I don't want to get into it, man. I don't want to get into it.
That's so
play the track.
I think because of I genuinely think I've become a bit of a digital hoarder. Okay. Fun fact, in my computer there are 5 hard drives.
What?
Yeah, I've taken a bunch of old ones, they're quite slow.
Okay.
But I moved a bunch of stuff onto the slow ones that I want to keep. Okay. Currently I'm making like a bunch of songs that I wouldn't usually make for games, mainly because of the instruments don't fit or they don't match how a game soundtrack would work.
You piqued my interest.
Yeah. Firstly, I'm a nonsensical person. One of them is 10 minutes long.
Wow.
No.
You'll see why.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. I don't know. If you're interested.
I'm now interested.
But because of that, I want to see that progression, because that is something that has taken a literal years.
Yeah.
To get right.
Like anyone would.
Yeah. So I have kept very organised old versions of that song in a list on my computer because I don't want to delete anything. Even if I share it to someone, they're like, "That's not that good. That's mine." I want to hear how that sounded then.
That's actually really good. I do that with all my stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure to have every previous version as a different save file, so I can go back and just change that one if I want to stem off something different.
Oh yeah, no. This is what this is time to get into the nerdy stuff. Programming, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Source control using Git. Mwah.
You've already lost
I
me.
can go back whenever I want. It's beautiful. If anybody listens to this podcast who understands that, you'll know what I mean. And that's it. And a turn before I bore you people. You boring
Okay,
people.
thank you. Because you already lost me.
Let's
Anything else?
Anything for Colby then?
Colby. I don't really. Do you have any questions for Colby? I don't
No,
know.
you explained it remarkably well. You
Wow.
explained everything.
Hey, I'm good at this.
Or you're
It's
being really
music.
secretive and there's a big bit you're missing.
Music is like a pop. Look at his face.
It's a bit, I mean, it's definitely a bit of both. Just the biggest problem was just I found what I wanted, found the software and stuck to it, got fixed on it. And I've never been good at adapting, like in terms of like social and in terms of just developing like the stuff that I want to do. And that's why for like those 3 or 4 years, I just staggered in terms of like how I made music.
Yeah, so you were struggling, and obviously, if you're not improving at something that you're like, this is what I want to do when I'm older, which you said you did. You want to be a music producer, if I'm correct?
Just
something to do with music.
Yeah, just something that involves me making music.
Music is a part of your passion, is it?
Yeah. So, and if that's not improving for 3 or 4 years, that can't feel good.
It did not feel good at all.
Like that's gonna have some.
And then there was lockdown.
Then there was lockdown.
Yeah.
Was that a saving grace or did that make it worse?
It made it worse for a while. But then
just like lockdown did with everything.
But then eventually it just skyrocketed. Things just got way better. Even though I didn't do what I was meant to do, I still went and used the software I usually did, but at least I was able to make stuff on that. Because what I did was I stopped making music altogether until I could get used to the new software, and ultimately I couldn't. So that just inhibited my ability to make music at all.
Yeah, like I can relate to that quite strongly because we both. I've only just realised this matching was quite random actually for the 2 episodes. But it works out quite well because I can understand, I can translate a lot of what you're saying to my personal hobbies of making games and I guess music as well. Mm-hmm. Switching between stuff once you're used to it is difficult.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not even necessary.
Yeah, that time I didn't think it was necessary. Like I'd say that it wasn't necessary, but it was just the task.
Even if it is necessary, it's difficult. It's difficult if you're just this like one unique or quirky person on their own outdated piece of software, like doing their own thing, while everybody else is on like Logic X Pro version 12.17.
That's what I'm going to be using now. Logic.
There you go. I've never used Logic.
It's great.
So that was an interesting talk.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back to our final message. For the episode, which is there are personal hurdles, such as Colby's experience. There are social hurdles, such as with my experience. But
keep at it.
Exactly.
Just keep at it.
If you keep going, if you keep trying, you'll get there one day. If it matters to you, that's what you should do.
That's what's most important.
That's just you. That's your style.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Vibe with it.
Yeah.
We're all different.
I like it.
That's what we have in common.
Wow, is that the tagline?
Yeah, that was my tagline.
Oh wait, you came up with that?
Yeah, I made that.
Yeah.
Some claps for Colby for that tagline.
But yeah, I think that's it for the episode.
I think that's it for the episode too. Anyway, thank you for coming on. You've been a remarkable guest. You said everything beautifully.
Thank you.
Good job.
Great. Yeah.
Right, peace.
We will end it there then. Thank you, listeners. Social medias, as always, Authentically Abstract with no spaces, Instagram and TikTok. Share your own talent using the hashtag Authentically Abstract. We want to see what you do without a fear of judgment or pressure or anything. We want to see your passion.
We are interested.
Exactly. So thanks for all that. Next episode.
Episode 4.
Yeah. Au revoir.